Welcome back, everyone, to Pinetopia. Today is the day that we finally head into the Nether. I've been putting this off for a long time, and I said that we won't be heading into the Nether until they released 1.16, which means that yes, 1.16 is official finally, and that means it's time for us to head into the Nether. Now, I have here some obsidian, and I'm going to use that to build a portal. Now, just note that right now I'm just going to build the workings of it, but we're of course are going to eventually be needing a nice container going all the way around it to make it all look beautiful. Yet right now I don't want to do that. Can I hit the bed? Yes, I can. But I don't want to actually build out of it any of the overworld materials when I build the facade for the nether portal. Instead, I'm going to use items from the new nether. We'll just put this in here. And I'm going to have to don a diamond, not diamond, a golden chest plate because if you don't have any gold armor, the piglins don't like you. So I am going to take care of that and decide what do I need to bring with me. One thing that I definitely won't be needing is a bed because beds have a tendency to explode while you're in the nether. And I don't need to bring some of the resources I've recently collected into there. Now I could use a sword. Sweeping Edge or actually, I think I want to avoid both Sweeping Edge and I don't need Bane of Arthropods there. So I'll bring the Smite one just in case there's anything nasty there that's undead. I will, of course, need food. I'll need my bow. Milk, that should come in handy. Now, the hoe is going to be there because there are some things in the nether that are best broken with a hoe. Yes, a hoe is actually a useful instrument now to have when you're going through the world. Ooh, do we want the silk touch or do I want... I'll just have to bring both of those. Besides, the silk touch, if I lose it, it's not going to be a major problem. So I think that's everything that I need. I'm sure I'll find something that I've forgotten once I get into there. But let's fire this up for a moment. Did I forget to bring my flint and steel? No, I didn't forget that. Now let's see what's inside the new nether. And bone blocks. Oh boy! Oh, I just spawned into a soul sand valley. Oh, there are going to be gas everywhere. Well, there are some bone blocks. Speaking of gas, I think I better get out of here before the gas come in. Yeah, soul sand valley. Oh, this is basalt, right? Yeah. Let's grab some of this stuff. Welcome to the nether. That's right, they toned down the sound of the gas a little bit so that gas that are in the distance. And let me make sure that I could do that. Boy, there's quite a collection of fossils here. Fossils used to be a very rare thing because they were pretty rare in the overworld and very hard to get. But seem to be pretty easy in this area. And soul sand looks like it's going to be, well, especially where I spawned. Right to a soul sand valley. Ooh. Now, let's see what we've got down here. Oh, we've got... Ooh, I don't want to fall down into that place. That looks rather nasty. Magma cubes are all over the place. Oh, that must be the delta. Yeah. So yes, the deltas can be a pretty good source of magma cubes. So if I need that, that'll be nice. Well, if I needed to hunt magma cubes for fire resistance potions, of course, that would mean finding a fortress and finding blazes and all that fun stuff. All right, let's see. What do we have here? Ooh, nice collection of bone blocks. All right. Ooh, and there is some quartz. Yeah. Of course, we got plenty of quartz. Well, netherrack is something we're going to get a good deal of no matter what we do. And make sure there is no one around to attack us if you take a little gold. Ah. Ooh. I haven't seen any piglins yet, so probably safe from them. How many of these? Oh my goodness gracious. That's quite a amount of gold there. In fact, I forgot. That's why I forgot. I forgot to bring some gold bars so I could have something for bartering. Well, looks like I've amended that little problem. So I could just make a few of them if I run to some piglins. Ooh. Good. Right now, though, the quartz might be more important. Because I do have some gold already. So it's not like I am in desperate need of that. So I'm not going to try to... Ooh. I'm not going to try to get an overly large amount... I decided to turn in some of this stuff before I head on any further. I'm going to cut that in half, and I'm going to a zombified piglin decided to come through here. Where did he come from? I have no idea. I figure let's have some gold bars ready so I could do some... Really? Well then. He's zombified, right? Does that mean he is technically... Where'd he go? He's a stealth zombified piglin. That's what he is. Oh well. Ah, there he is. Hello. Oh, one shot him. Yeah, let's see. What do I have? Oh, smite 4. Yeah, he must be undead if that killed him straight away. Now, what's down in this direction? Let's see, we want to do that. Ooh. And let's get some of this. Now, probably not more in the Soul Sand. I'm trying to see if I can find something other than the Soul Sand Valley. So that I have some place that has a little bit more pleasant, and that's less likely to be filled to the brim with gas. That looks like one huge soul sand valley that I got around here. But I'll certainly not be wanting for bone meal. I think I'll need some soul boots if I'm going to be able to run around in this area. What a place to put my portal, right where things are the slowest. Oh, what have we got here? Ooh, some fungus. And we also have magma cube. Ooh. There you go. Yes, but they like to split up as. Let's see, what have I got? I got nothing from that. Though at least I have a couple of crimson roots, and I think those crimson roots could come in. Now, all right, doesn't matter what you use. So I think the hoe is the preferred instrument to use for them, so that they do it slightly faster. Now this is basalt still, I guess? Probably. So, yeah, it looks like we've got a basalt biome down here. Or is this basalt or is this blackstone? It must be blackstone because it just showed me new recipes. And new recipes usually means you brought up a new material. Yes, so that's blackstone. And I can use netherrack as a bit of a filler. Good. To get rid of the lava. And that will allow me to... Where did I put my torches? I used up all my torches! Oh, fun! And you say, why do I need torches in here? Because there are very few mobs in the Nether that are affected by light levels. And I don't think any of the ones in this vicinity fall into that category. Let's see, how about that? And I care about torches just so that I could use them as a guide to where to go. I think I came up from this way. I should have been putting them down as I was going there. I don't know how to get back home. Whoopsie daisy. But now what's this way? There are lots of magma cubes. That's what's this way. And some more basalt. We'll do this. So this, I'm guessing that this is a basalt delta. Yeah. Oh, nice. I might be able to use some of this for in some of the builds, at least around in the Nether portal. I'll have to see if there's anything else where it would fit in. Actually, I should also grab some of the soul dirt, which I'm pretty sure we'll use a shovel. That would be logical. Yeah, this looks like it's doing it at a pretty good clip. All right. Good. A little experimentation there. Now, as we're here, nothing there really looks greatly attractive to me at the moment. So we got a soul sand valley, we have some basalt deltas, but it's the other two new biomes that I really was interested in seeing, the various forests in there. Now I do have some of this crimson root that I could use, but how do I get to some of the other places? Probably I'm going to have to get my way down to the floor and see if I could find those forests. Oh, I found the Nether portal. I was wondering what happened to it. See if I could dig my way up. Yes! There you go. And now I can see if I can find anything that looks like it'll be a promising, nice, beautiful, lovely place to live. Because this certainly isn't. Now that I think of it, skeletons also spawn here. They may be affected by light levels. Haha, didn't think about that one, did I? I was just thinking, what could possibly be affected by light levels? Skeletons! They're not native Nether mobs, they could be just as affected by light levels as they are in the overworld. At least that's going to be my guess on the matter. So at least discourage skeletons from really. This place looks dangerous! Welcome to the Nether. What did you expect? We seem to be in a floating area above the bottom here, so I'm going to have some trouble getting down there. How about if I get some sand, drop it down there, and maybe I could platform myself there step by step? I presume that soul sand doesn't act like sand. I mean, that would be a little bit too much to ask for. Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's get some real sand and see if that'll help us. My supply of sand is pretty thin, but I did have a decent supply of gravel. I think that will do it instead. Well, except for the fact that there's a ghast here just below me. Not too sure what I'm going to do about that. Well, for now, do that and try going in the other direction. And maybe little by little by little, I will be able to... Oh, this is obviously not going to work as the main plan, because I'll just use too much of that. But I can alternate with certainly not gravel with gravel. How about cobble? Throw some cobble down there, and then just little by little get down. And maybe I can get down there in one piece. The real trouble will be the gas, because to keep on floating in and out, so it's hard to get... Oh, this is a nice bow. A real nice... What, they spit out blue fire now? Down here doesn't look any cozier. Now I got magma cubes to worry about instead, but at least magma cubes I think I can handle. Well, if I bring out a sword... Oh! Then again, maybe not. Oh, I got a magma cream. Alright. Whew. These things are all over these. I think these hurt, unlike the slimes, because they can burn you, right? I do have some fire resistance, which might help, but you don't want to depend on that too much. Ah! Now, okay, there is my portal up there. I better take a screenshot so I can remember where it's at. Add a little bit of a path here. Remember to stay on the soil instead of the soul sand. Ooh. Yeah, soul sand all over the place here. Yeah, I guess that's why they call it a soul sand. Oh, and they have gravel here to replenish gravel that I used earlier. How nice of them. How very nice of them. I noticed a couple of striders out in the lava. I suppose that makes sense. Now, unfortunately, I'm not exactly in a position to catch any of them right now. I should think about bringing a saddle the next time I come here so that I can... Ooh. Think about bringing a saddle so that I could be able to try to ride one of them, because that would be a good idea. Ooh, that's nice. Some magma cubes. I don't have any of those yet. I don't think I have any of those yet. There are possible to get them in the overworld, so it is theoretically possible I could have picked one or two of them up at some point. But certainly I don't have mass quantities of them as you would get here in the Nether. And they mine up very, very quickly. I explored a bit more, but couldn't find any crimson or warped forest, so I'm calling it with this as my haul. I have 2¼ stacks of bone blocks, which is nice. I have a nice haul of quartz. I have 2½ stacks of basalt. We have a stack and a half of soil, almost a stack of soul sand, stack and a half of magma blocks, netherrack, 1½ stacks. The gold ingots are from the mining I did earlier, and those are the stray nuggets that came with it. 13 crimson roots, 1 ghast here from a ghast that I killed, a magma cream, 24 blackstone, and also I decided to make another portal at one of the points in there to see what was on the other side, and it put me into a cave system where I was able to get some iron, some gunpowder, a few bones for killing skeletons. Some of them probably also came from skeletons within the Nether, some redstone dust, and some lapis because it's a really low area there, and there's a lot more there. I just have to get over there and collect it, but I had a full inventory the last time I was there. So that's a nice place to get some. I didn't see any diamonds there, but maybe I could find some there in the future also. Since we're low enough to get redstone, we should be able to get some diamonds. But that is, I think, a decent haul for a first round. And now I just have to come up with something to build here that will use these materials and will make this look like a really nice portal instead of this big black monstrosity in the middle of this area. And that's what we're going to do in our next episode of Pinetopia.